And some breaking news now coming in this hour. After the horrifying gang rape of a 20-year-old in Coimbatore, we are learning some disturbing details from the incident. The entire account post the incident has surfaced. According to witnesses, the girl had scaled the compound wall of a house around 4 a.m. on the 3rd of November and knocked on the front door. However, the residents were asleep and did not hear the knocks as the calling bell did not work. She pressed the switch of her motor in a desperate move to seek support. Seeing no response, the girl climbed the open stairs to reach the terrace, from where she stepped into the veranda of the very adjacent house on the first floor. Belly Thomas joins us for more on this story. Belly, what are the latest details coming in regarding this Coimbatore incident and how the incident really transpired?
Uday, a few families living in Brindavan Nagar near this Coimbatore International Airport had come to the aid of this 20-year-old college girl who was sexually assaulted by 3 men, and she sought refuge in one of the houses while fleeing from the 3 men who allegedly gang raped her in that intervening night of November 2 and 3 on the deserted area nearby. And according to the witnesses who did not want, they wouldn't want themselves to be identified, the girl scaled the compound wall of a house around 4 a.m. on November 3rd and knocked on the front door. However, the residents were asleep and did not hear the knocks. As the calling bell did not work, she pressed the switch of a motor in a desperate move to seek support. Seeking no response, the girl climbed the open stair to reach the terrace, from where she stepped into a veranda of the very adjacent house of the first floor, and the residents of the first floor were astounded to see this girl in distress in front of their door and in unexpected heart seeking help. Soon, the residents of the house alerted a few other neighbors, including the family residing on the ground floor, to deal with this unforeseen situation. And this girl came to the ground floor of the house, where she switched on a light on the porch and knocked on the door for help. Soon, the neighbors from 8 families altogether rushed to that house on the ground floor. And I'm quoting an eyewitness in this case, and he says that the girl was in a panic state beyond words, and she said she was fleeing from 3 persons who assaulted her boyfriend on a vacant land nearby. The first words that came from me were, "You are safe here, nobody will harm you." She wanted to speak to her mother over phone, and I gave her phone to her. So this is what one man who sought to help the victim had stated, and sensing that the girl was in need of a replacement for the dress she was wearing, a woman
Yes.
from the neighborhood immediately arranged for one. And
Yes.